Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William, the one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from my
2만 원
garden
감사합니다.
rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
까버렸. 고마워요. 네. 치킨값으로 쓸게요. 네. 나중에. 정말 끔찍하다.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
동생에게 정말 도움이 필요하겠는걸.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke.
맞아, 드디어 이번에 내가 기다리던 밀키스 제로가 나오더라고요. 그래서 바로 시켰어. 바로 180ml짜리 60캔 시켰습니다. 네. 하루에 하나씩 아껴 먹어야지.
Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless.
정말 기다리던 거였거든.
So, will you help us?
물론 이게
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
마르마두크 길베루투스 데일의 문장. 아이고 또 이쪽이야. 미리 빠른 이동 포인트 찍어놓길 잘했네.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
환타제로도 기대하고 있긴 한데 웰치스 제로도 나쁘진 않겠는데 좀 아쉬웠거든. 환타제로는 어떨지 모르겠네. 펩시 제로가 망고 맛이 나왔어요.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
보통 이제 제로 음료 같은 거 이제 천천히 마셔야지 해갖고 이제 한 5캔, 50캔, 60캔, 10캔, 48캔 막 이렇게 시키면 뚱캔 같은 걸로 하루에 2캔씩, 3캔씩 처먹잖아. 나도 알아. 한참 이제 제로 음료에 완전 빠져있었을 때가 저도 있어가지고.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Revelio. Descendo. Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious.
흐르는 강물을 거슬러 오르는 트롤.
Bombarda, Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
깝치지마. 어디 허접한 게. 이게 제로 음료도 이제 사람들이 처음에 이제 그 나왔을 때 이제 당뇨 같은 거 환자들 마셔도 된다고 했다가 이제 사람들이 너무 마시니까 바꿨잖아 말을.
sarcophagus.
그래. 몸에 한두 캔 정도 마시라는 건지 하루에 이제 정 땡길 때나 무슨 막 하루에 3-4캔씩 5캔씩 2-3리터씩 물도 그렇게 안 마시는 사람들이.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Accio. Descendo. Cabalso. Revelio.
토템. 당신이 세계관의 박주영 선수십니까?
Incendio. Confringo.
어디 천천히 타고 있어.
Revelio.
어딜 내일은 신작이든 뭐든 일화용으로 쓸만한 게임 하나 할까? 혹시 뭐 보고 싶은 게임 있어요? 뭐 제가 옛날에 하려다가 못했던 게임이라든가 좀 저렴한 인디 게임이라든가.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
해리포터 하기 전에 이제 한두 시간 정도만 딱 하게. 아, 수호신? 그렇게 보고 싶었어? 그 정도인 줄 몰랐는데. 판세치오전은 이제 리마스 나오면 하려고 기다리고 있어가지고.
Off on another adventure, are we?
아직 안 나왔잖아요.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
내가 못할 일은 없으니까.
Just a measly old troll.
아, 그래?
Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
근데 사이드 퀘스트는 좀 반복적이긴 하다. 핵심 퀘가 아닌 거는. 근데 뭐 오픈월드 게임 퀘스트가 다 그래가지고 사실.
Revelio.
이제 토큰 3개 남았는데 나머지 3개가 어디 있을까? 쓸만한데 이제 여긴 웬만한 데는 다 돌아봤다고 생각하는데 아직도 뭐가 남았을까?
Revelio.
야, 너 혹시 내가 저번에 이제 크루시오 건 거 이제 앙심을 품고 있진 않겠지, 세바스찬? 우리 그런 사이 아니잖아.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor
아니
the
역시
Killing
슬리데인
Curse was
창업
unforgivable during
창립자다운
his time.
발상이구만.
He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
그래도 난 크루시오였었던 게 좀 후회돼.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
알겠어, 비밀로 할게.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
어쨌든 세바스찬도 자기 그 동생 저주 풀려고 이러는 거니까 이해가 안 되는 건 아니다만.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll
이러다가
be on
또
my way.
사이가 나빠지겠군. 이미 충분히 나빠진 것 같은데? 보니까.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
정말 비극적인 일인걸.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
그런데 주문서가 세바스찬에게 희망을 주는 것 같던데.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
자, 죽은 자의 망아지. 아, 포피도 만나야 되는데 이거 큰일 났네. 너무 바쁘네.
Would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
안녕, 나 불렀어?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
마음에 드는데.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but
맞아, 저 세스트랄이 이제 죽은 사람만 볼 수 있는 거죠. 그러니까 죽음을 직접 본 적 있는 사람.
Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
수커 세스트라를 구출하라. 교배장 마법서를 구매하다. 암코 세스트라는 이미 구했구나. 오케이. 그렇죠. 뭐 구출이라기보다는 납치지만 참 포장을 잘해 마법사 새끼들이. 볼드모트 같은 동네 양아치를 이제 그냥 이제 막 지금 막 이제 악의 이제 뭐 있지 근원 뭐 이제 그런 걸로 포장하는 것도 뭐 그랜델와일드 같은 것도 마법사 애들이 이제 호들갑을 잘 쩐다고 해야 되나 이제 포장을 잘해. 마케팅의 귀재들이야. 납치하는 걸 이제 밀렵군에서 구출한다고 표현하고. 역시 이제 제국주의의 끝판왕을 보여줬던 자본주의와 영국놈들 답다니까. 그냥 나오는 짬에서 나오는 바이브랄까. 그러니까 이제 사람 한번 담궈본 티가 나. 아, 여기도 월석 있네. 아, 월석을
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
일단 이거 부수고 월석을 먹고 가자. 풍선 터트리기.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
잠깐만, 여기 왜 헷갈리지 위치가 자꾸.
Revelio.
여기 월석 있지? 그치? 월석이 하나 있어. 어딘지 모르겠지만
It's like a place right out of a
이 안에
storybook.
있다.
Mine now, Demi guys.
어? 아이 반대로 와버렸잖아.
You, my young friend.
지금 호그와트에 있는 건 2개 찾았나? 호그스미드에 있는 게 이제 한 4개인가 5개인가 찾았고. 자, 나는 오늘 또 구출이라는 이름의 밀렵을 자행한다. 누군가 나를 쓰레기라 불러도 어쩔 수 없다. 수컷. 아, 이걸 어떻게 잡아?
Revelio.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
기절시켜야 되니 마법으로? 미안하다, 얘들아. 어쩔 수 없다. 마법 생물 보호를 위해서 나는 중대한 사명을 이어받았거든. 아, 그래요? 너희들을 죽이겠다. 아니, 죽이는 게 아니라 얼리겠다. 얼리든 죽이든 뭐든 하겠어.
Revelio.
빨리 튀어와. 한숨 자면 모든 게 끝나 있을 거야. 죽어라, 세스트라이!
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
자, 이제 교배장 마법서를 구한다. 비겁하다. 욕해도 돼. 어쩔 거야. 아브라카타브라 맛 좀 볼래? 크루시오 맛 좀 보고 싶어? 욕해봐.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
그래. 욕해봐. 재미없을 줄 알아.
Hello there.
Revelio.
Plenty to look at here. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
자, 이거죠. 교배장 마법서 1,000원.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the
대형
thestrals.
세분 화분 3개. 중형 마법약 스테이션.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
자, 온 김에 이제 물약 좀 사자.
Mine now, Demi guys.
물약 이제 만들어야 되는데 너무 귀찮아가지고. 귀찮아서 그냥. 아무튼 지금 시간대 6시에 키는 것도 괜찮죠? 6시에 키면 이제 한 10시쯤 되면 까지는 한 11시 정도까지는 내가 컨디션이 괜찮아. 나쁘지 않을 것 같아. 이제 제가 방송 킨지 한 5시간 정도 넘어가면 이제 급격하게 체력이 다운돼가지고 이제 이 시간대 되면 진짜 원래 이제 비몽사몽하거든.
Thank you again for
그래서
delivering those
멘트도 안 나고
cushions to
거의
Madame
죽기
Wally.
직전의 상태가 되는데
Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
이 시간대 뭐 나쁘지 않을 것 같습니다. 여러분들은 어떻게
A wise
느끼실지
decision.
모르겠으나
Thank you.
아까 이제 거의 이제 한 2시에 켜가지고 10시쯤 되면 이제 거의 산채로 기절한 상태가 되거든. 선채로 기절한.
I hope to see you again.
저도 이번 주에는 좀 이제 한 다음 달 정도까지는 살짝 병원도 좀 다니고 그러려고. 오늘 또 피 검사 받으러 갔는데 알러지 때문에 깜빡 그 근처에 있는 대학병원 갔다가 구사리 먹어가지고. 아니 뭐야 또 크리스핀던. 그리고 또 사이드 퀘스트가 생기세요. 아니야 일단 하나씩 끝내자. 그래. 미리 받지 말고 한 번에 하나씩 끝내보자고. 다른 데로 또 받으러 가야 돼. 거기가 이제 대학병원이라 3차 병원이라 해가지고 바로 이제 1, 2차 병원에서 진단서가 없으면 진료가 안 된대. 자, 세스트라를 구조하고 교배장 마법서도 구입했어.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the
그래요?
process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
저도 태생이 집돌이라
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
교배장을 구현하세요. 이 안에서 그 구현을 하라는 건가? 교배장. 교배가 됐니? 아닌 거니? 새끼 29분 35초 30분 딴 거 하고 와야겠구만. 알았다. 수공. 자 이제 3 브룸스틱스에 있는 크리스틴던이라는 친구를 찾아가 봅시다.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed. Oh, I do hope Mary...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
이미 충분히 곤란하게 하고 계세요. 아닌 척하지 마시고.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask.
무서워하진 않은데 아까까지 거미 잡다 왔거든요. 또 잡으란 말을 하지 마세요.
Spiders don't bother me at all.
힘들어.
I'm impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
힘들다고 임마.
The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
제가 한번 알아볼게요.
I'll try my very best.
뭐 주변이라고 말을 하지만 너한테 네가 가주면 안 될까요? 티 대놓고 내시는데 뭐 안 갈 수가 있나?
Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast
아,
of
네, 사형소
Hogsmeade, just
마스크예요.
below the train station.
이름도. 에런샤이어의 메리 포트만. 거기가 어딘데? 근처네 또. 또 여기네. 여기가 이 엮이는 퀘스트가 겁나 많구나.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Confringo! Defender! Repulsor! Glacier! Confringo! Defender! Bombard!
You're even more aggressive than I'd expected.
Incendio! Levioso! Glacier! Confringo! Defender! Glacier!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
여기.
Surely that's the last of them.
There's the 메리.
Rebellio!
설마 메리 씨 이 안에?
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground.
Oh,
I'll
more
need to destroy
underground.
every last spider in that cellar.
No!
If this is to end.
No! 귀찮다고 no. Oh no.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now.
Oh no.
A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
거미들이요? 마법 동물이 아니라서 안 될걸요. 거미류의 마법 동물이 있다면 가능하겠죠.
Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Incendio! This is definitely going to find your parents. Levioso! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio! Depulso! Flipendo! Incendio! Revelio. Cabolso.
어우 많다 많아. 이렇게 많으면
Cabolso. Flipendo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
라다이? 아 자꾸 이럴 거야 이럴 거야 이럴 거야 이럴 거야 이럴 거야 회복력 없다고 나오지 말라고 귀찮다고.
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Revelio. Flipendo. Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Bodega. Stupefy. Defendo. Glacius. Incendio. Incendio. Oh, finished. I need to destroy all of the exacts.
튀어나오지 말라고 그지야. 잊으려고.
Revelio. Confringo.
어휴 많기도 해라.
Revelio.
많고 많은 것도 많은 건데 많고 더러워.
Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Levioso. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Revelio. Cursed fiends.
Bombarda.
That's the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now.
메리가 욕심에 빠져서 거미 사육하다가 이제 해그리드 같은 새끼 이렇게 왜 이렇게 많아 이거. 어? 네 안녕하세요. 아 뭐 이제 전 사이드 퀘스트 열심히 했으니까요.
Descendo. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. I hope that's the last spider.
아 선생님.
Arresto momentum. Repulsor. Reparo. Defender. Glacier. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo. Accio. Depulsor.
아 이제 또 보스 거미 보스 한번 나올 것 같은데. 맵 디자인 지탕의 거미 보스. 그지?
Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry.
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Incendio. Glacier. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
Incendio. Defender.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Revelio.
아마 이 죽은 사람도 그런 생각을 했겠죠. 원래 사람은 자기가 죽기 전까지는 자기한테 실질적으로 피해가 올 때까지는 그게 항상 그렇게 생각하는 분이 있더라고. 아유 빡세다 빡세. 일단 한 11시경 좀 못돼가지고 아니 좀 더 갈까? 아무튼 11시 12시쯤 봐서 이제 메트로이드 잠깐 하고 마무리하게요. 네. 더 할 수도 있어. 안 할 수도 있고 안 할 수도 있고 메트로이드. 정확히는 그렇죠. 해그리드는 운이 좋죠. 해그리드의 주변인들은 운이 나빴지만 그런 이제 넌 씨발 운이 없는 잠깐 6컴 안 됐는데 넌 신운한 인간이 이제 동료고 친구라는 게 본인은 애들이 딱 그런 타입이야. 본인은 엄청 행복해. 근데 그것 때문에 주변 사람이 힘들어. 그거의 전형적인 케이스라. 근데 또 사람은 나쁜 사람은 아니야. 이미 민폐를 끼치는 것 시점에서 이미 나쁜 사람이지만 어쨌든 나쁜 사람은 또 아니야.
Ah, the absconder assassin. Oh, pleasure to see you again. Revelio.
아니 NPC 아저씨가 사라졌어.
To each their own.
아저씨 나와봐. 아이템 좀 사줘. 아니면 뭐 좀 팔아줘. 아이씨. 약간 이제 그 전형적인 이제 사람은 착해의 전형이죠. 네. 애초에 남 존중할 줄 알고 남이 기분 나쁜 거 신경 쓰는 착한 사람들은 애초에 그런 행동을 안 하는데 그냥 사람은 착해. 사실 이제 그냥 사회성 없고 이제 맹한 거 착하다고 뭉뚱그리는 거지.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
이 사회의 안 좋은 버릇 중 하나라고 생각해요. 개인적으로. 어버버 하는 건 착한 게 아니야. 나쁜 것도 아니지만 엄연히 다르다고. 착한 거랑 맹한 것도 다르고.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
메리 씨는 무고한 희생자는 욕심 때문에 화를 입으셨어요.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit
선을
and
넘으셨어.
vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in?
If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me.
She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved.
I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
당연하죠.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
얽힌 검이죠.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the...
자 이제 또 메인 스토리의 시간인가? 이 지도에 포피 아 뭔 소리야. 정신 차려 제발. 자 일단 여기 찍고서 가봅시다. 네. 불과 아킹. 아, 안 되겠다. 마법약을 좀 소지해서 가자. 그냥 가려고 했는데 너무 불안해. 솔직히 한 10개, 20개, 5개, 10개 정도는 항상 항시 갖고 다녀야지. 응당 그래야지 회복약을. 그래요. 중형 친환경. T자형 진앙. 스테이션을 여러 개 만든 게 아니라 솔직히 한 번에 좀 여러 개 좀 만들어주면 안 되냐? 한 번에 여러 개 만들 수 있게. 한 번에 막 이제 10개 막 이렇게 갖고 있는 소재 다 해가지고. 안 되냐고? 안 되겠니? 아니 약초는 한 번에 5개씩 막 10개씩 막 쓰게 해주면서 씨. 이건 또 가치 없다니까 이런 면에서. 네, 안녕하세요. 오늘 또 고생 많으셨습니다. 네. 잘 쉬시고 마무리 잘 하시고 오늘 하루도 여기에
Who lived here, I wonder?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
그렇죠. 힘들 땐 치킨도 뭐 치킨이 진짜 위로가 되지. 맛있는 음식과 좋은 사람들.
Only muggles fall to such ailments. You really do worry too much.
좋은 사람들과의 좋은 시간들.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
어이 겁나 괜찮지 그래. 어머니가 라면 끓여 드시나 본데. 아, 이 시간에 라면 내서 역시 파격적이야.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want
그르릉
Highwing
참을 수
far
없다
from
진짜.
it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up
자꾸만
to.
막고
Fair
싶은구만.
enough.
그 냄새.
But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
비밀로 할게.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
This way. 포피. 아니야.
Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
물력군의 흔적을 찾으세요.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about.
Anything interesting?
자 일단 또 룩을 한번 근데 또 이제 또 이 룩은 또 질리기 시작했다. 뭔가 압도적이고 강력한 무엇인가가 필요해 나에게. 왜 그런 것이 없는가? 스케어크로우야? 나는 인생 룩을 원한다.
Poachers were
뭔가 약간 리들러 느낌인데 이러니까.
But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Down
Definitely
there.
poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
자, 투명 마법으로 가서
They come after me. I'll stick them like a nogtail. We may have an intruder in our midst.
죽인다. 죽인다.
How unfortunate for you.
죽인다.
Come, Fringo! Not so tough
세계가
Let me out so!
Confringo! Glacis! Descendo! Levioso!
Put me down!
맞아.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
Revelio. 또 마법 텐트. 이래 보이도 들어가면 던전 있잖아 안에. 진짜야. no. Oh baby no.
What in Merlin's name?
뭐야 여기서. 투용장이야? 투견장도 아니고 기계도 아니고.
It's a dragon fighting ring.
그래 용투기장.
This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No
그냥
wonder the
코스튬이에요.
poachers were in Hogsmeade so much.
내복광인이라
Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
관중 사이를 몰래 지나가.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bug.
Revelio.
널 죽이겠다.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through this
one there, such arrogance.
죽이겠다.
Confringo. Accio. Defender. Glacius. Depulsor. Incendio. Rependo. Cretator. Stupida. Expulsor.
어차피 용들 싸우는데 정신 팔려가지고 근데 나 있는지도 모르는데.
Revelio.
다 죽여! 다 죽이면 암살이야. 이건 오세신 크리드부터 그 옛날 그때 태고적부터 게임업계 국룰이라고.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
아유 드래곤을 학대하잖아 이거.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
잡혀 있는 용에게 하는.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here.
그래
Not with the
밀꿈들이
plans
어떻게
they
할지
let me
모르기
have
때문에
built.
우리가 가져가서 팔아먹하니 우리가 이제 키우겠습니다. 동물을 보호한다고 하지만 사실 다를 것도 없지만 그저 학대를 하지 않는 건다는 것 뿐이지. 이제 동물의 의견 따윈 동물 본인의 의사 따윈 아무래도 중요치 않지만 어쨌든 동물 보호입니다. 네. 그것이 보호니까.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! There's no belonging back! You know what you do.
Let's do it!
No! Incendio! Back to it!
레비오사.
You're the one we're looking for, and you, our friend. You made a mistake. I'll check your punch. What was that? Tricky little paper. These are spells to be toiled. Shall we finish what we've done? Back on ball. Right. Expelliarmus. I've never been one of them, darling. Leviosa. Flipendo. Are you sure you're not a muggle?
Accurate. Flipendo.
Right! What have you done?
한 놈만 팬다 이 말이야.
No patience with these things. Bombarder. Fighting with grace, are we? Plants in a duel? Pathetic. Oh dear. Fighting with plants, are we?
Descender.
Here, I'll find you. Right, let me out.
Bombarder. Confringo. Fender. Arrest them. Incendio.
I will make you. Why can't I hit you?
Tracy. Confringo. Accio. Arrest them. Cabolsa. Incendio. Descendo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
풀어줘.
Descendo. Bombarder. Incendio. Confringo.
Aim for the ring in front of her strength.
고리 노리고 있는데 얼리라는 건가? 아, 아시오로 당기는 건가? 헷갈려.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
와야! 야, 난 구해줬잖아. 나 우리 공격해 오진 않겠지? 아니 나는 저 인센디우 씨 그건 줄 알았어. 용 밑에서 용한테 쓰는 줄 알았는데 잘못 봤네. 그래가지고 순간 야 역시 이 새끼도 똑같은 새끼이구나 밀렵꾼들하고 이럴라 그래.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
일단 돌아가자.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
딴딴딴. 자, 이제 또 뭐가 열리니? 또 새로 열릴 텐데. 아, 잠깐. 일단 거기 이제 알 나은 것 같아. 위즐리 교수님의 과제. 여기 아니야. 여기든가. 오케이. 어디냐? 새끼 세스트라. 얘한테 이제 빚 빗겨주고 먹이 주라 그랬던 것 같아요. 으흐, 귀찮게 하네 정말. 에야 가지마. 잠깐. 아니 팔레트. 잘못했다 내가. 미안해. 애가 좀 강하게 자라야지 뭐. 그래. 자.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
봐봐, 이놈도 민족군과 다를 바가 없다니까. 이런 면 보면 물론 내가 잘못 조종한 거긴 하지만. 안녕 디크. 네가 기뻐할 소식이야. 새끼 세스트랄이 태어났어.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts. But sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
유감이야 디크.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
자, 그리고 또 끊김없이 이어지는 과제가 지하항구에서 필드 가이드 페이지 수집하기, 도서관에 비치한 중급 변신의순 관련 필드 가이드 페이지 수집하기. 기어 접판에 지금까지 했던 그 더러운 수많은 과제에 비하면 이거 아무것도 아니지.
Revelio.
응? 잠깐만요. 야, 애초에 도서관에서 하는 게 먼저였는데 왜 잠깐 왜 이게 까였어? 야, 이거 하라고 이거. 정신 차려. 정신 차리라고 제발. 어쩐지 도서관에서 바로 시작했는데 도서관에서 책 찾는 건데 도서관에서 왜 나가지? 이러고 있었는데 정신 좀 차려봐 제발.
Pajamas in public. How delightfully gauche.
이쪽 이건. 뭔데 제한구역이야. 넌 2층이네. 미안.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
그리고 우리 교수님이 제한구역에서 찾아야 되는 숙제를 과제를 내주실 리가 없잖아. 너무 당연한 것을.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Intermediate transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions
나
from
너랑 썸 타고 싶지 않으니까 그만해.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz.
그냥 좀 곱게 주면 안 되겠니?
Focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
재미있겠는데.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
골든 스니치가 발명되기 전에 골든 스니젯?
The golden snidget.
Correct!
찍었는데
Snidget
맞았다.
was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
행운의 물력. 알라.
The Alihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
삼형제 이야기. 우리에겐 유튜브 구글 검색이 있다. 죽음의 성물.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
폴리주스. 진실.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
조용히 해.
And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
테니까.
The next ones will be more difficult.
지금은 안 돼. 문제는 언제든 환영이야.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
마법사의회.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
덩치가 가장 작은 용. 페루비안 바이퍼투스.
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
우드크로프트 헨기스트.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home.
그만해!
The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
하인드 비바인드 하인드. 굴과 데미가이즈.
A Demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall,
마침
thin
개수에 따라서
monkey with
보상이
silver
달라지나?
hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
네시폴드. 페트로누스 마법.
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
엘바젤린 오핑턴.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect.
Gamp.
The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be
맞아도
created,
설명해주고
though
틀려도
it can be
설명해줄 거면
summoned.
대체
What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
잠자는 용을 건드리지 마라.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
입으로 똥을 싸?
The Basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft?
그만해! 이렇게 많을 줄 몰랐다고. 버크셔 카운티의 그레이록산.
Mount Greylock.
북아메리카 마법학교래요.
The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart.
이렇게 많을 거라고
What is the
생각도
most powerful
못했다고.
love potion known to wizard kind?
암모텐시아.
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge.
참는다. 경험치 많이 줘.
Eric the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the
바로
master
찾은
of
거 바로
Elderwald.
밑에 있네.
If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
퀴디치 반칙. 해버세킹.
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers
나보다 더한
knock
맑은
the
눈의
other team's
광인이었다.
keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
불은
Bad luck.
Correct. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
악취소액 배설 식물. 민블러스 민블토리아.
Mimbulus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched.
그만해!
The potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
괜히 선택했다. 스틴치콤 림프리드.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
냄비.
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
스넬리게스터. 북아메리카.
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
롱리스.
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
갈린간투아.
Gallingantua.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness Monster. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
초대 마법부 장관. 율릭 겜프.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes! Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge.
아니야, 나 이런 지식이라면 별로 알고 싶지 않았어.
Not many students would have done so well. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
마법약 하나 주는 거밖에 없어? 야, 마법약 이런. 정말 사람 화나게 하는 건 짠자자자자잔자잔. 뭐 나름 재미는 있었다만 나름 유익한 시간이었지. 그래. 굳이 뭐 위저딩 월드 세계관까지 그 정도까지 자세하게 알고 싶진 않았지만 뭐 그래, 뭐 나름대로의 의의가 있는 거지 뭐 그 자체에. 자, 여기 지하항구. 그저 웃지요.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
이렇게 우세요. 누가 돈 빌려가지고 날랐나요?
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
자, 이제 변신 수업. 가보자. 변신 교실. 변인지 병인지 변신. 나사요나이. 아무에게도 말하지 마. 용에 대한 보고. 와, 정말 유익한 정보였어요.
Revelio.
제가 알고 싶었던 내용이에요.
Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know
하지만 이 아름다운 병신 마법을 이제 인간을 통으로 만들어서 터트리는 데 써버리는 미친 주인공이 바로 여기 있다. 인간 폭탄이다!
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
과제가 도움이 됐어요.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular
아니, 지나치게
activities.
미친놈이라서 기록
Was your
말소용이라고.
visit to an ex-aura in
악마
Upper
같은
Hogsfield
마법
connected
센스로
in
인해.
any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
맞아요.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, Well done. You are dismissed.
애매하네. 진짜. 아니 애초에 사람을 이렇게 만드는데 끔찍해. 통으로 만들어서 터트려 버리는 거 아니야. 무섭다. 아무한테도 말하지 마. 정말 끔찍하군요. 진짜. 사람을 폭탄통으로 만들다니요. 그래도 이제 사기 마법인 건 나는 사기 마법으로 인 줄 아는지 이제 쿨타임이 길긴 하네. 자, 일단 점술 교실에 또 한번.
Gobbledygook.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle.
꼬마가지.
Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it.
애니마구스야?
However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
대단하구나.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
영원히 말씀이 오라.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
그래,
My
아싸이.
mother cannot know where I
나싸이.
am all the time.
혹시 위험한 순간이 오면 너의 능력, 널 통으로 만들어서 적들에게 던져도 되겠지. 넌 충분히 훌륭한 동료니까 그럴 수 있을 거라고 믿어. 이해해 줄 거라고 믿어.
What are you up to now?
틀리면 널 통으로 만들어 버리겠어. 딴딴. 자, 그리고 용에 대한 보고 포피. 얘는 또 어딨냐? 얘는 또 아휴 정말 아주 위치가 지들 멋대로야.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
딴딴딴딴딴. 아직 하반이 두렵지 않은 인성이죠.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
같이 용을 찾아서 확인해보자.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
란록과 관련된 일이야.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own.
안에 뭐 이제 필드 가이드도 다 안 잡아도 돼요. 전체 이제 그 마을에 있는 거 다 안 해도 완료할 수 있고 그래요. 좀 더 챌린지 자체는 널널해요. 생각보다. 전부 다 모아야 되진 않더라고. 그 수많은 것들을.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
딴딴딴딴딴. 이제 그러면 아미시나 자 일단 우보르 광산 입구에서 세바스찬. 잠깐 이거 뭐야? 심유정? 갑자기.
How nice to see. Hello, pardon me.
페니?
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop
자신의 가게요?
and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is
여기
selling
임대료가
the shop.
얼마인데요?
And Penny is most eager
한
to
300에
start
월
working with
30이면
the
한번
new owner.
조그만 거 한번 임대해서 해볼 만할 것
Surprising to know
같은데.
that Penny can sell practically anything.
근데 요즘 전기세가 너무 전기료랑 이제 난방비가 하도 가스비가 올라가지고. 자, 내 가게와 집용주까지 있다니 금상첨화인데.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell
불안하고
things
거부감이
and
들긴
someone
한다
to help me.
합니다만은.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
아니 보통 건물주 뭐 물론 그런 일이 없는 건 아니지만 건물주가 이제 고생하기 쉽지가 않은데.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
쓸데없는 말 너무 많이 했구나. 그럼 주인 아주머니에게 이야기해 볼게.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
All You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
자, 카산드라 메이슨 씨에게 이제 또 그래요. 근데 뭐 가게 뭐하지? 갈 만한 가게가 있나? 얘가 뭐 이제 드럼통 가게, 폭발물 드럼통 가게, 폭발하는 드럼통 가게. 그러니까
here I come.
따로 어디서 뭘 사오지도 않는데 점점 이제 폭발하는 드럼통이 재고가 늘어나는 거지. 그리고 그것은 사람. 아 이거 완전 스릴러물이네. 그 재료는 사람.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
네, 그럼요.
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
전혀요.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms,
그래, 혹시 잘 돼가지고 제가 이제 여기 돈을 쓸어 담을 수도 있다고요. 제가 이곳에 이 호그 스미스의 백종원이 되어보겠습니다. 백종원님이.
I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what.
근데 사실 진짜 있을 가게는 다 있어가지고 뭐 경쟁을 할 수도 없고 이제 뭐 해봤자 뭐 자영업하면 60억밖에 없을 것 같은데 여기는.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Ah, you are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back.
이양 물고 망하게 하는 거 아니야?
Of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing
잠깐만요. 건물 임대해 주시는 거 아니었어요? 구매를 하라고요?
to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Yes. An unsuccessful shop would be bad for nearby businesses, I'd imagine.
Quick one you are. Do we have a deal?
고민해 볼게요.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well.
느낌이 좀 쎄하네.
But I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long.
이래놓고 도장 찍는 순간 돌변할 것 같잖아.
I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
아하. 그래 뭐.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
1,500원 정도면.
Yes.
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
물론이죠. 거래해 주셔서 감사해요.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
자 이제 집요정 페니와 대화를. 잠깐 페니 하니까 갑자기 빅뱅 이론이 생각나는데 아닌가? 거기 이름 페니 아니었나요? 네. 그 시즌이 갈수록 점점 벌크업 하신다는. 뭐 그래도 이제 매력적이시긴 했지만 배우가 농장을 사가지고 직접 농사를 짓는 바람에 점점 벌크업을 했다는 전설의 드라마.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
지금 바로 하는 편이 낫겠어.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready.
Penny is ready.
Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
아이고 개판이네. 아이고 개판이십니다.
Reparo.
그래서 여기서 장사를 뭘로 할까?
Potential. This is the most successful shop in Hogsmeade. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
아, 안에 뭐 들어있구나 뭔가.
Penny must get back to work now.
뭔가 위험하고 안 좋은 것이 들어있나 본데. 그냥 그런 각인데요.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
갑자기 막 이제 호리병 그 옛날 만화 영화 같은데 이제 호리병 빨려 들어가시 빨려드는 거 아니야 상자 안으로.
Revelio.
느낌 쎄한데. 야 그걸 또 순순히 들어가냐? 허허허. 다쳤다. 사라졌다. 그리고 그는 이곳을 영원히 헤매게 되는데. 그는 개뿔. 빨리 나가서 변신 마법 맛 좀 보여줘야지.
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here?
Revelio.
That's not very hospitable.
Oh goody! Someone to play with! I sense you're not ruffled by hard work. So determined to guess will be wonderfully fun! For me, at least.
Revelio. Lumos.
두둔 뭐 이런 컨셉에.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
뭐지 이게 플스5 4 추가 동점 콘텐츠 그건가? 사이드 퀘스트치고는 꽤 그 규모가 있는데.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Bats.
슬슬하네.
Lumos. Revelio.
Seems as if I should hang something there.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay.
These lanterns must belong somewhere.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? 2 sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides here to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end. I simply adore this blue.
Revelio.
Don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Incendio.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark. Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see?
Pacquiao.
It shouldn't.
Wingardium Leviosa.
아, 네, 감사합니다. 고마워요. 네, 항상 제 것만 봐주셔서 고맙습니다. 그것도 고맙습니다.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture.
게임 방송이 참
don't want
많았네.
you getting too comfortable for what's in store, do I?
Lumos.
아우! 그거 위험하게 놓으시네. 백. 문워크. 아이, 야, 어디 걸렸냐? 따라와라.
Revelio.
리벨리오. 또 있어? 저쪽으로 가봐야 되나?
Lumos.
희한하네.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이거 뭐하나, 씨. 깜짝이야, 씨. 아하.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
아!
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
이걸로 들어와야 되나 보네. 그리고 이승기가 부릅니다. 그래서 어쩌라고.
Descendo. Incendio. Lumos.
어쩌죠? 아, 이쪽이 열렸구나. Great.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done.
재수 없어. 재미. 아, 얘 죽는다다.
Lumos. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Good alto. Incendio.
그만해라.
Expelliarmus. Bombardo. Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Bombardo. Confringo. Defender. Glacier. Lumos.
우! 이거 왜 이래 이거? 너무 곧잘 써먹는 건데.
Wingardium Leviosa.
자, 이제 이쪽.
Lumos. Compulsor. Wingardium Leviosa.
역시 그냥은 못 나가는구만. 그래도 나름 잘 만들어놨다 이 퀘스트. 좀 뜬금없긴 하지만.
Knight to H3. Nighty night.
뭐야? 아!
That was the wrong square.
아, 바닥이!
Revelio.
I wonder if the chess pieces on the board indicate where I can't go.
야, 그냥 이걸로 가면 돼. 뭐 이렇게 생각해.
That wasn't too difficult.
Oh goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
그만해라. 너랑 붙자고?
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I put this?
Revelio. Protego. Stupid one. Send up.
Catch is catch, but catch is catch. I mean, you stop.
Stupid one. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupid one. Defender.
Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit.
너랑 전혀 놀고 싶지 않다고. 이번이 끝이 아니라는 건가? 그러면 이 퀘스트는? 야! 이제 문짝 하나? 한번 또 비슷한 거 하나 더 해야 돼.
You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
아, 또
Lumos.
Oh, deja vu.
이런 씨.
Lumos. Lumos.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
어우, 참 그지같이도 잘 만들었다.
What was that?
사람 좀 놀랍게 보셨는데 이거?
Lumos.
역시 불을 껐다 다시 켜야 되는 것이.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Protego. Lumos.
다 잡아야 되냐?
Incendio. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Bombada. Protego. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
Home sweet.
Wingardium Leviosa.
그만해.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Lumos. Revelio.
그래서 어찌라고요.
Lumos.
이렇게 막아놓으면 제가 어쩝니까? 제가 어떡하란 겁니까? 아.
Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Revelio. Lumos.
루모스.
Wingardium Leviosa.
오잉.
Revelio. Lumos.
Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again.
Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이 버그 때문에 진행이 안 될 뻔했다.
All books and no
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
dull indeed.
덤벼 들어와. 반드시 조진다 이씨. 나와.
I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can.
제발 끝내줘.
For now.
Lumos.
제발 끝내줘. 이 녀석아. 이렇게 매너 개매너야 진짜. 아, 현관문 넘어가 있어. 선생님, 잠깐만 이건 좀
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh, tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get to shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! Catch is catch, but catch is catch. I mean, catch.
설마 너 트롤이냐? 패턴 트롤하고 똑같은 것 같은데.
Confringo, Defender, Glacius, Arresto Momentum Incendio, Bombardo, Expelliarmus. Incendio.
그만해 좀.
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
야, 미쳤냐?
Potato. Flipendo. Incendio. Incendio. Potato. Flipendo. Incendio. Incendio. Bombardo. Expelliarmus.
Well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have
와,
fun
정말
again in
또라이
my
같은
little
친구네. 그리고 제가 도전을 좋아해서요.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
도전 좋아하는 거랑 지금 빡치는 거랑 또 별개인 것 같은데.
Dare I say, spirit.
So, about the contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
이 정도면 계약을 맞춰도 되겠죠?
Very well. I shall agree to your contract with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Well done. I had a feeling about you. I have
그래,
to admit,
나도 내복만 입으면
Cassandra
나도
did a
이제
wonderful
광기라면
job
너한테 지지
finding the
않는다고.
perfect playmate.
나 간다, 씨. 개빡. 야, 페니.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
너도 도비랑 도찐개 찐인 놈이구나. 당연히 돌아왔지.
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
네가 할 수 있는 대로 말해주구나.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
에이, 경관님, 지금 사기로 부동산 사기로 아니 건물 임대 사기로 지금 이제 그 신고하러 왔습니다. 개쓰레기 같은 진짜.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop.
왜 제게 팔았어요?
Well, yes, she said she did, but I think you might have missed the bit about the dungeon.
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before.
아니 설마
Repeatedly.
카르텔?
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
카산드라, 왜 그랬어?
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me. Stop her!
Confringo!
꺼져! 나 선을 넘었어. 알았어?
Arrest them. Instant.
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student. Tiger!
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Flipendo.
Such a sad excuse for a fight. True.
Protego.
Luck is about to run out. Protego!
Incendio. Flipendo. Confringo.
Such excuse for a fight. Truly.
Protego.
What on earth are they teaching you at that school
어둠의 마법.
these days?
어둠의 마법 발치도 어쩔래?
Luck is about to run out.
이 그지 같은 마법사 새끼.
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Second that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
매우 더러운 친구였어. 이게 독점 컨텐츠인가? 디지털 디럭스? 뭔가 그런 느낌이었어. 짜임새가. 뭔가 이제 본편에 나올 내용은 아니고 뭔가 좀 뜬금없으면서 왠지 어거지로 끼워준 듯한 느낌이 드는, 별 내용 없으면서 그 생색내기는 해야 될 것 같은.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved.
Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
그럴 필요 없어, 페니. 이제 넌 자유야.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
베스터 앤 베놈.
I choose Vestas and Venom.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
네 일이나 신경 써. 가게 주인 토프헤드. 시간의 그림자 속에서. Oh, you.
Sometimes Penny doesn't understand witches and wizards.
그래서 뭐 파냐?
Perhaps today you have something
그냥
you'd like Penny
판매만
to
하는.
sell for you?
좀 더 비싸게 사주는구나. 그러네.
Oh,
그래 뭐.
Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell.
한 10% 더 비싸게 사주는구나. 근데 이제 돈이 막 공한 게임이 아니라서 의미가 있나 싶기도 하고. 오케이.
Penny wishes you safe and
promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her if you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
자, 호그와트 레거시 저번 시간에 이어서 계속해서 진행을 해보도록 하죠. 자 이제 또 열심히 사이드 퀘스트 메인 스토리 진행을 해야죠. 일단 이거부터 호피부터 만나볼까? 빨리 끝내야 되는데 이제 저도 사이드 퀘스트 다 하다 보니까 그리고 이제 딴 게임 신작이 계속 나와가지고 그거 하고 이거저거 하다 보니까 밀려가지고 진짜 페르소나랑 위쳐는 언제 다시 할 수 있을지 모르겠어. 너무 슬퍼.
It's not like her to forget.
외장하드는 의미가 없어요. M2 SSD를 사야 되는데 물론 가격이 많이 떨어지긴 했는데 지금 넣을 곳이 없어 슬롯이. 외장하드.
Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it.
편집 프로그램이 읽는데 엄청 오래 걸려가지고 그런지 안 클수록.
Busy with her research.
용에 대해 할 말이 있다고 했잖아.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
근성이다. 수고했어.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading.
유튜브에
I
있어요
thought we
원작.
might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's
네, 그때
alright,
이제 메인 스토리만
I
했지
want
거의.
to see how she's faring if
그때
she had
이제
a collar on.
한글판도 아니었고.
And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I
나스도 너무
suspect
느려요.
it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They
최소한
likely
이제
camped here
10TB
and
정도.
looked her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg.
아니 10기가 인터넷
Dragons are hard
지원하는
enough to
뭐
learn
그런 나스여야
maternal
되는데 그
ones.
너무
You
비싸죠.
got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher.
하드 이런 걸로는 안
Shall we
돼.
see if she's home?
내
We
작업
only need to
속도를
return her egg.
맞추려면 어쩔 수 없어. 안 돼. 간단하네.
That sounds straightforward enough.
디지털 디럭스는 18일부터 가능해요.
Then we
그래갖고
can
지금
finish with
예약
the
끝났어.
poachers once and for all.
유신 같은 경우. 그럼 용을 찾아보자.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
그래서 지금
Oh, and one more thing.
더
Let's
환장하겠습니다.
not agitate her. Goodness
그
knows she's been
와일드아치는
through
정말
enough already.
2화 진행하기 힘들 것 같아. 너무
There
바빠가지고
she is, above us.
선택과 집중을 해야 될 것 같아. 자, 용의 동지를 찾으세요. 어머, 이씨, 용이 왜 이렇게 많아? 용은 구경 안 할 거지?
Be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
아, 그래?
Let's hope it stays that way. At least we came to do.
모르죠. 스팀판은 일반판도 사전 예약 직전이지.
Confringo, Defendo. Potato, Stupid One, Glacier. Accio. Descendo.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Expelliarmus, Bombard. Confringo.
아무튼 용한테 걸리는 거 이제 뼈도 못 추릴 것 같긴 한데. 스미 씨, 얘 또 왜 얼어 죽으셨어?
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
밀렵군의 편지.
Preparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Revelio.
샤미를 진짜. 잘 만들길 잘 만들었어.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like each other.
How lucky for us.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Revelio.
Quiet. What was that?
어이구, 이랑 또 싸워야 되는 건 아니겠지? 싸워야 되냐? 제발! 오호호! 달려! 아후! 어후! 이게 스릴이지.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
나도 알아.
Keep at it. We've just got to make
자, 빨리. 아주! 아주!
She's making it easy.
not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. If we can get to that, if we can
어디서나 강력하게 뛴다!
She's leaving! Quick!
Revelio.
Brilliant.
하기야 이제 웬 이제 핑크 머리를 하네 해서 모자를 쓰고 오리 너구리 가면을 쓴 내복만 입은 미친놈 미친 마법사가 갑자기 달려오면 이제 나 같아도 쫄겠어. 쫄아서 공격하겠어. 내가 용이라도 이해해. 내가 용이라도 공격할 것 같아.
Why is every
당장
bridge here
공격받아야지.
broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Revelio.
자, 여기도 넣고.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
사람들은 동물들을 잘 믿지 않는 것 같아.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
그렇진 않아. 하지만 돌아갈 준비는 됐어.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
어우, 곧 30레벨인가. 얘네 이 게임 만렙이 대충 얼추 40 전후인 것 같던데 더 있을 수도 있지만. 시간의 그림자 속에서. 아하. 네, 밥 먹었어요.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
배고파서 싹싹 긁어 먹었습니다. 맛있는 거. 집에 있는 거. 집에 남아있는 재료들. 잔반 처리반. 우리 집 잔반 처리반.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
여기도 있나? 월석 있니? 그래. 없는 게 더 이상하지. 밥 먹고 밥을 좀 일찍 먹고 이제 그거 해요. 네, 그래갖고 이제 1-2시에 방송 끄면 겁나 배고프긴 하더라고. 원래 이제 2-3시에 끌 때는 2-3시에 이제 시작해가지고 미리 밥을 안 먹고 쭉 밥을 안 먹고 이제 간식 정도 혹은 뭐 이제 가끔 배고픈 뭐 과자 정도 먹고 쭉 하다가 이제 나중에 이제 뭐 저녁을 좀 늦게 먹고 이런 식이었는데 저녁을 일찍 먹고 이제 1-2시에 끝나면 그 참고 자야 되는데 정말 뭘 참기 힘들더라. 그것이 야식의 이유. 이 확인 못 보고
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
어제 죄다 전설이야. 이거 한번 싹 다 그거 정리 그거 해야 되는데.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio.
아니 술 먹방을 하고 싶은데 이번 달에 너무 일정이 꽉꽉 차가지고 도저히 시간이 안 나. 그 시간에 게임을 해야 돼. 술 먹방 같은 거 할 시간에. 아이씨 미치겠다 진짜. 다음 달도 막 볼 텐데 큰일 났어. 다음 달은 바하프 말고 또 뭐 나오지? 아, 뭐든 나오겠지만 뭐 이제. 아휴.
Mine now, damn you guys.
Revelio.
자, 이제 카타콤으로 가서 세바스찬을 만나보자. 이것도 PC판은 모드가 지금 장난이 아니던데 별의별 희귀모 해괴망측한 게 다 나오던데. 저기 카타콤 근처에 그것도 있네. 빠른 이동 포인트.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
You're here. Good.
You can't imagine
펠로
how inconvenient
펠데크로프트
travel was
카타콤.
before I invented flu powder.
Sebastian,
아
that
그래
relic you
CJ가 안
mentioned.
나온
I
모드가
believe one
아니라며.
of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi
Carl
in this
Jansen.
catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
자, 같이 카타콤을 탐험해보자.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
근데 이 게임 주인공 하는 거 보면 이제
I'll be
사실
interested to compare
머글의
what lies
지팡이를
inside
굳이
to what I've read
마법사들이
about
안
this
쓰는
catacomb.
이유가 있어. 마법사들 잘 올라오면 진짜 핵 정도는 갑자기 떨어뜨려야지 호그와트에 가능하지 않을까.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
아, 또 거미들이야. 만만한 게 거미들이네.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio.
Opening all of these is tempting.
Revelio.
아니, 전부 열지 마.
We're here for a reason. This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
아, 진행 방향은 이쪽인 것 같은데 저걸 안 갈 수가 없네.
Wingardium Leviosa.
네, 그건 어쩔 수 없죠, 근데 이제. 재탕이 좀 많긴 해요, 전투가. 특히 이제 사이드 퀘스트 하다 보면 이제 거미랑 이제 트롤한테 지금 토가 나올 정도로.
Brilliant.
근데 이제 그건 이제 감안해야지. 애초에 원작 해리포터도 뭐 다양한 뭐가 나오는 그건 아니었으니까.
Another spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Blazing. Confringo.
봤다는 게
All this grass.
Revelio.
No longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often caving.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Revelio.
만약에 진짜 이 세계관에 해리포터 세계관에 얘들이 있었으면 돈 몰고 또 오고 주인공이 실제로 이제 실존하는 인물이었으면 해리포터 세계관에 덤블도어고 그랜드월드고 볼드모트고 싹 다 그냥 바닥에서 원상 대가리 받고 기었을 텐데.
Revelio.
아마 이제 그랜드월드나 볼드모트 정도는 이제 주인공이 곁눈질로 한 번만 째려봐도 바지에 오줌 뒤졌을 걸.
Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
학생의 일지.
What did you find?
Reparo. Confringo.
꺼져!
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return to the
볼드모트는 이
relic
시점에서 아직
and
태어나지도 않았어.
conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But
볼드모트가 영생을 살았으면 기껏해야 도봉구 왕에서 끝났겠죠. 도봉구 양아치에서. 그래 시작하자.
Of course. I'll start to search for those
스케일로 치면
barricades.
그냥 도봉구 짱 먹은 건데 뭐 이제.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Accio.
When it's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
그냥 부수면 안 되냐? 못 부숴.
Revelio.
네.
We're in the tomb.
항상
I assume
드리는
eerie sounds
말씀이지만
come with the territory.
Accio.
아서스도 마찬가지고. 우리 도봉구 하나 짱 먹었다고 좋아하고 있어요. 이 뼈를 이제 가져가야 되나? 진짜 여기다 집어넣는겨. 자, 넣어라. 자,
That's a lot of bone, Rattle.
자,
Revelio.
그래요. 근데 이제 도봉구 짠 먹어서 뭘 할지가 중요하잖아요.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
You've done it.
근데 구청장 협박하려면 딱히 짱 안 먹어도 되잖아. 그냥 민원만 잘 넣으면 되는 거 아니야? 민원의 아이콘이 되면 되잖아. 적어도 이제 그러면 이제 구청장은 못 만나도 이제 구청 이제 공무원들한테는 짱 먹겠지. 아. 괜찮은데.
Lumos. Confringo. Incendio.
아 근데 이게 영구적으로 그거 되는 게 아니라 힘들겠는데. 이걸 빼가지고 여기다 넣어야 되는데, 채워 넣어야 되는데. 횃불? 횃불 같은 것도 없고 일단 돌아가자.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized the student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control.
세바스찬 그렇게 안 봤는데.
So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
이거. 그래 배우고 싶어.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save
이거
your
완전
life
마인드가
should be
거의 이제.
unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
거의 히틀러 선배가 될 것 같은 마인드인데 이거.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
그러니까 슬리데일인의 인재야. 원래 처음 첫 인상이 이러진 않았는데 얘가 싹싹하고 이제 친절해가지고 역시 슬리데일인다고 인재.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
자, 임페리오 주문 열었습니다. 딴딴딴. 잠시만. 아직 근데 재능이 더 필요해. 어둠의 마법을 돌렸어야 되는데.
Incendio. Reparo. Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
꺼져라.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Polter.
아니 갑자기 프레임 드랍이 이제 플스5엔 프레임 드랍이 이렇게 깜짝 놀랐네.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Revelio. Confringo.
응?
Incendio.
아 넘어갈 수 있네.
Revelio.
그러니까 그러고 보니까 볼드모트 성이 뭐예요? 어느 가문 출신인가? 그걸 모르네. 내가 그러고 보니까 전혀 모르네. 아 여기 그래요. 톰 마볼로 리드.
Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
안 닿는데 이걸 어떻게 해야지?
Lumos. Bombarda. Lumos. Depulso. Incendio. Accio.
맞을 거 각오하고 이렇게 가야 되나?
Defender. Confringo. Accio.
여기
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
야이씨.
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
좀 따라와.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이쪽으로 와 이쪽으로. 여기